What's up everybody and welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. My name is Dimitra. In today's video, we are going to be discussing everything that is new at the drugstore, and there are a lot of new launches happening. So, without any further ado, I'm going to dive in and show you what's new at the drugstore right now. And in case you aren't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button because yes, I am judging the fact that you are not yet subscribed. And if you are, thank you kindly. I'm going to start off with Physicians Formula because they have been launching quite a few new things lately. It goes back to their anniversary collection, which launched a few months ago, and then some of their newer product launches, which includes new highlighters as well as new facial oils and lip products. So let's dive in. The first couple of items are eyeshadow palettes. These are from their anniversary collection. So I've got one here with this stupid little brush. Gosh, I don't know why they put those brushes in there. I'd rather get more product, you know? Those brushes are useless to me. But this first one is in the shade Smokey Plums. These are so pretty. I've had a chance to play with them and they are beautiful. So creamy. Oh my God. And they're so pigmented. Like, look at that. Insane. The other palette that they have is called Classic Nudes. This is also another beautiful one with very nude colors, but they are so bold and beautiful. These two are also really pigmented. I can't speak highly enough of these eyeshadows. The new highlighters have finally launched in Canada as well. I have been stalking the store for these, and Loblaws was the only store that actually had them available, and I picked one up in the shade Champagne. Now these were pretty expensive. I think they were either $15.99 or $18.99 each. So super up there in price, especially for drugstore. And it just feels so good. It feels creamy, but it goes on as a powder. That's so weird. But that's got such a beautiful gold shift to it. And to be quite honest with you, I don't know if I'll be able to pull this off as a highlighter for myself. I don't know if that gold is gonna look really good on my skin tone, but if I don't end up using it as a highlighter, I am damn sure using that as an eyeshadow. There were other shades in the range, which I'm sure you guys have all seen in other videos, but I can't afford to be shopping that much, so I only picked up one. That kind of runs true for the new liquid lipsticks that Physicians Formula has launched. There are multiple colors. I was only able to pick up one in this shade Raisin Immunity. That is so cool. It's almost like a really dark mauve color, and this is supposed to have a velvet finish to it. It actually kind of smells like raisins in lipstick, like a sweet sort of lipstick. I don't even know if that's a good descriptor, but that's what it smells like. Okay, the color's not too bad, right? It looks pretty good. This one is looking to be a little bit on the patchy side, but of course I'm swatching it on my hand and not on my lips, so that'll be very different, but it does look really nice. And the other item that is launching for their spring 2018 collection is the Physicians Formula Rosé All Day Oil-Free Serum. This is supposed to brighten and tighten. It's oil-free. It has a pearl luminous formula that helps to tighten and brighten skin for a radiant glow. It's enriched with rose water to help soothe, calm, and hydrate skin, and it's formulated with antioxidant-rich goji and kakadu plum, the richest vitamin C source of any fruit. This can be used alone, under, or over makeup. I don't think I would ever put this over makeup, but you know. It is hypoallergenic, which is nice, paraben-free, gluten-free, oil-free, dermatologist tested, clinically tested, and cruelty-free. Dang, Physicians Formula. Let's crack this open. Oh, it's goopy. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. Definitely a lot thicker than what I thought it would be. But it has this really cool pearlescence to it. It kind of goes from a white, yellow to pink. Dang, and after you rub this in, oh my God, it does give you this crazy glow. The next palette I'm gonna share with you is one from Maybelline, and it didn't it didn't arrive in the best of conditions. It's pretty banged up. Can't even perform surgery on this, unfortunately, to restore it. So rest in peace, Pink Edge palette. This here is from Maybelline. Unfortunately, Border Free did not package my box properly, and this was just left to fling all around and hit the box, and I'm sure my box was tossed from one side of the warehouse to another, and it arrived broken. I did try to reorder from Ulta, but the second palette arrived even worse. I'm going to insert a picture here so you guys can see. It was completely demolished, and then I just asked for a refund, which Ulta was really great at doing. I don't even want to play with this, to be honest with you. I'm probably just gonna toss it. It's sad, but it's not usable for me. But that is one of the new launches. There is another palette that Maybelline came out with called the Total Temptation Shadow and Highlight Palette, and this one here actually looks really, really cool. Like, these shadows are awesome. They all feel very metallic. Oh my god. Oh, yes, please. They feel very buttery. The pigment isn't awesome. I am gonna have to play around with this just a little bit more, but right now it's feeling pretty good. And the other item that I have had for a little while now, but I haven't had the chance to play with yet, is this lipstick kit from Maybelline. It's called the Python Metallic Lip Kit. I got mine in the shade Passionate. It comes in this sleek little black container here, and you've got your lipstick on one side and then a lip topper on the other. And the lip, oh yes. Oh, that feels so creamy. Guys, I would use this as an eyeshadow. Forget this as a lip topper. Let me dip my finger into the lipstick. Oh, that is a nice red right there. I'm gonna go back into the eyeshadow and just tap it on top. And it gives it a nice sort of metallic look, which it's not bad. I could wear each of them separately. I don't think I would wear them together, but that eyeshadow or powder, whatever, that feels so good. L'Oreal has also come out with a lot of new stuff. They now have luminizers, they've got new concealers, new foundations, they've got new lipsticks. I wanted to pick up a lot of stuff, including their primers. There's a new Infallible Pro Glow primer and a Pro Matte primer, but they were so expensive. They were almost $20 a piece, and I couldn't fathom that. The only thing that I did pick up from the line is the loose powder, because I thought this would be worth trying out. I'm always looking for a good loose powder, and this seems to be an affordable version. The price escapes me right now. Shoot. I think this was probably around the $12 or $13 range. Like, not too shabby. There it is right there. Oh, a little goes a long way, my friend. Look what it just did to the back of my hand. Very, very nice. Now, how well this is actually going to perform on my skin, I don't know, but I will put it to the test. But right now, I really like how it feels on the back of my hand compared to the other hand that has nothing. And then this feels very smooth. It does look quite mattifying as well. So we'll see what happens with that powder. That is the only new thing that I picked up from L'Oreal, because everything else is just really, really expensive. I feel like the drugstore is just getting way too up there in price. They need to like calm their horses down a little bit and bring it back to reality. But one brand that has always been consistent with affordable items, and I actually think this might be a dupe. L'Oreal did come out with glow sticks like this, and then I went over to the Essence counter and saw a bunch of new stuff. And this prismatic stick here really stood out. So this is the prismatic highlighter. It's called Be Unique, Be a Unicorn. Yeah, I don't get that either, but whatever. You can twist it from the bottom. It is a cute little highlighter, and oh, wow. Look at that. That is crazy. I don't know if this is something that I would wear every day, but I can see myself using this for the inner corners of my eyes, highlighting my brow bone, maybe going in if I'm doing something editorial on my cheeks. But yeah, it is beautiful, and that was super affordable. The L'Oreal one was a little on the pricey side. I think that was around $14, and this one here was only $6.99. So hey, $6.99 it is. The other thing that Essence came out with recently is their cushion eyeliner. And I've never really used a cushion eyeliner before, but I cracked it open and I noticed it's just a pop with a cushion, and I guess that's where you're gonna put your eyeliner in. Let me actually grab a brush from behind me. This is just a flat top brush. It's not an eyeliner brush, but I'm just curious to see how this is gonna work. So I'm just gonna dab it into the cushion, pick up some product, test it out. It looks pretty pigmented. It's not too bad. And it's not feathering out anywhere, which is nice, but it seems to actually dry really fast. So you're gonna wanna work with this really, really quickly. Oh yeah, oh guys, look at this. Like once it dries, it dries. It doesn't go anywhere. The good thing is I'm actually just using a makeup remover wipe to take this off the back of my hand. It comes off easily, so you can smudge it around and it won't come off, but as soon as you use makeup remover, it comes off. I guess that's the best of both worlds. And this here was also pretty inexpensive. I think this was $4.99 if I'm not mistaken. The other item that I saw that was brand new is this little eyeshadow palette right here called Be Kissed by the Moon. It's an eye and face palette, and it looks to have really nice sort of shimmer colors. They are a little more on the pastel slash glowy side, very in line with what their little cream stick highlighter looks like. They feel just like all of the other Essence eyeshadow palettes, which I adore. These look beautiful. Really, really nice, really, really pale. I think this is gonna add a really nice sort of ethereal glow. There is another eye and face palette that they also came out with. This one is in the shade called Rise and Shine. I love it because it's got a bunch of different neutral colors. This is something you can definitely use for every day. I think they're just so pretty. This rose gold here gets me every single time. It's just such a stunning color. The pigment is incredible, and the highlighter shade over here is also stunning. This is something that I can see myself using for sure. And there's also another palette that they came out with. So you guys know that they had the nudes, the bronzes, the roses. Now they came out with a toffee palette, and this one here looks so, so pretty. And those are all the new products that I could find from Essence at the moment. Now, another brand that has been pushing out a lot of new stuff lately, especially because they have completely rebranded, is Covergirl. So everyone knows the Covergirl Vitalist Elixir Foundation. I absolutely adore this. I still use it to this day. It just wears so, so beautifully, makes your skin look flawless, and you don't need a lot of it when you are applying it to your face. Love, love, love this product. Now, complimentary to this, they have now released a powder. So this is the Covergirl Vitalist Healthy Powder. I picked up this shade Classic Ivory. Let me see if I can peel back the safety seal. I always appreciate a good safety seal on drugstore products because you never know what people might be touching what. Oh, and that feels so smooth. As part of the same line, they've also come out with a new concealer. This is the Vitalist Healthy Concealer. It's got vitamins E, B3, and B5 in it. What's unique about this, it looks like it almost has sort of a felt tip to it. I'm gonna crack it open and investigate. Don't need that anymore. Oh! Ooh, it's got little bristles at the end. This reminds me of the YSL Touche Eclat. So you're supposed to, I guess, twist this, push the product into the tip, and then release and paint it on. Looks pretty good. Blends out effortlessly. but I'd say this is more of a light to medium coverage concealer. This isn't giving a lot of coverage, at least from what I can tell, but that's just on my hand. It'll be different when I apply it to my face, so I am going to play with that too. Covergirl has also released some new eyeliners. They've got these really nice fine tips. This is called the Get In Line Liquid Liner. I have it in the shade Teal Crystal. It's got a 0.1 millimeter feather fine tip. I wanted to pick up a different color besides black because I feel like I already have a lot of black liners. I want to start experimenting with more colors and see what those might look like. It's a very light sort of blue color. I wouldn't call this teal actually. This is definitely more on the blue side, but it's got a really nice fine tip which will give you lots of precision. This might actually have some potential. And I just noticed that the top of the eyeliner has the color that the eyeliner actually is. Now that is convenient, my friends. A couple of other releases from Covergirl. Katy Perry and Covergirl have released some new lip glosses, or at least what looks to be new to me. I picked up one of them in the shade called Kitty Karma. Oh, hang on. This is probably no good. This one just feels really dry. Like super pigmented, don't get me wrong, but just feels dry. I think somebody might have opened this and played with it and I didn't catch it. That's disappointing. There goes that. The other thing that Covergirl released, which I was really excited for, was a new liquid lipstick. So they have a bunch of different colors, but I picked up the shade Secret. Secret? Yes. 300 Secret. And I wanted to only get one because number one, these can get expensive if you're buying a full range. This color here looks quite promising. I mean, the shade itself is very pretty. But I don't know, in terms of longevity, I'll have to put this to the test. Yeah, just has a bit of a fruity scent to it. It's not obnoxious or anything, but it's very pleasant. Alongside the liquid lipsticks, Covergirl also came out with 2 glitter top coats. These are officially called the Covergirl Melting Pout Glitz. This is a liquid glitter top coat. I got mine in the shade Golden Girl. Now, this is the formula I think that I did not like from Covergirl, but I thought I would give this a whirl because it is a lip topper. Maybe it's a little bit different. Ooh, look at that. It's got like a weird sort of gel applicator. Hopefully you guys can see that over there. Really weird. And then you're supposed to squeeze the product out like that. You know what? This might not be as obnoxious as I thought. It just has a nice sheen to it. I think I might like this. And that is everything new from the drugstore that I was able to pick up. I can't wait to put a lot of this stuff to the test. I will do an updated video, maybe a first impressions a little bit later on, so you guys can see how everything is wearing, what I'm liking, what I'm not liking, what I would recommend you spend your money on, and what I would recommend you save that money and go on a trip instead because you don't want to waste it all on makeup. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please make sure you give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. Be sure to connect with me on all of my social media. I am on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat. I'm gonna link everything for you in the description box below. Thank you again so much for watching. I hope you are all having an amazing day, no matter where you are in the world. Stay beautiful, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.